Okay, the title of today's activity is going to be the 1920s Jazz Age. Raise your hand if that term sounds familiar to you, the title sounds familiar to you at all. Okay, very good. So we have some prior knowledge on this. Let's start the lesson by reading the standard in the essential question. Who would like to read the standard and the essential question for us? Ryan?
Describe the cultural developments and individual contributions in the 1920s of the Jazz Age. The Harlem Renaissance, baseball, the automobile, and the airplane.
Okay, she skipped the names. Sometimes names can be difficult to pronounce, but some of the people that this standard discusses is Louis Armstrong, Langston Hughes, Babe Ruth, Henry Ford, and Charles Lindbergh. How many of you have heard of any of those names mentioned in the standard before? How many of you have heard of all of them? Okay. We're going to focus on just one of these pioneers today because we don't have a lot of time. So we're going to look at one aspect of today's standard, and in the future, we will look at the rest of the standard. The essential question, go ahead and read that, Ryan.
In what ways do events in our country's past influence us today?
Take a minute and have a think aloud with your partner about that essential question. What do you think that essential question is asking you? Everyone take 1 minute, and I am timing you. Take 1 minute to talk with your neighbor what you think this question is asking you. Are you ready? Go.
So I think it kind of influenced us today because back in the days where they had all the lands, they made up a dance, and so if you made up a dance and you wanted to use it in the future, because some people still do dances that were made back in the day, well, not back in the day, but back in the 1900s, the question was, instead of being mad like I just passed, it influenced our country being
it also helps us like change history and evolve and make things better.
How from back then it's like affected us now. Like just as we was right now.
Okay, very good. Who would like to share some of the things that you and your partner discussed during your think aloud? Taylor.
Well, my partner and I, we discussed that some of the stuff that happened in our past, it really helped us. Like, because today, America, like us, we are known as being all big and bad, and being able to be one of the smartest countries and be really, really important in how the world works today.
Very good. Who else would like to share what you and your partner discussed? Go ahead.
Some of the dances that they did back in the 1900s, that we still do them today. Like, I'm not sure what the dance is called, but it's a really popular dance where they like slide to the left and all that stuff.
Cha-cha slide?
Yeah, the cha-cha slide, and they still do that today. Didn't they make that in the 1900s?
Something very similar. They did. Okay. So now, I'm going to play a little something for you, and you tell me how this makes you feel. If you feel like moving to the music, whatever feeling it prompts, you can let it loose.
Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is swing.
Stand up if you want to. Let it loose. During this recording of that song. Grace, you didn't move much. Tell me, what were your inner feelings?
Well, I didn't really know the song. Well, I did know the song. It was familiar. I just never danced to it before.
How did it make you feel though in the
It
inside?
made me feel like I was alive in the 1900s.
Okay. How did you feel?
It felt like I was like on a dance floor during like the 1900s.
So you felt happy? What was the feeling? Give me the feeling you felt, Kendall.
I felt pumped up.
You felt pumped up, energized, revved up. Anyone feel the same thing? Yes? Okay. We're going to do an activity now. I know that some of you have done this before. We're going to take a look at use some figurative language, okay? We call these metaphoric expressions. So, we're going to do like a gallery walk when we engage in these. Some of you who were in my Block A earlier today, we did this for science, where we take 1 minute to rotate. But let me show you our rotations. You're going to, and there are markers spread out all around. There are markers spread out all around. When you get to this station, it says, what does poetry look like? Draw or list the words. So when you come to this station, you have to really think. Think of a metaphor, figurative language. What does poetry look like? And you can just draw a picture or you can create a list of words. Over here, this is a simile. How is music like soap? Okay? So you can fill in the blanks. You can create an analogy. It's up to you. This one, if you were a genre of music, which one would you be? Rhythm and blues, hip hop, rock and roll, jazz, country. Which genre would you be? And then finally, what role does music play in your life? And again, you can either draw the first thing that comes to your mind or you can list words. But keep in mind that we only have 1 minute at 4 different stations. So this should be an activity that only takes us 4 minutes. Okay? I'm looking at the time. How would you feel if I lessened it to 30 seconds?
Oh, no.
No.
I'm drawing 30 seconds.
Hands up for 30 seconds.
Speed artist. Miss Barnett.
We'll do I'll compromise. We'll do 45 seconds. Okay. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and we have 4 stations. So basically 4 at a group, and then maybe one group will have 5. Okay, so 4 of you go there, 4 go there, 4 here, and 4 here. Take turns every time we rotate to the station, writing on the board.
Let's go.
You all see where the markers are?
She said you come into this should be 5 minutes.
got thinking time. You got a head start for your first one. Go. Share ideas. Tell the writer what to write. Take turns writing. Save space for the next person.
Hip hop. We only have 40 hip hop. You could get a new music.
No, but if music changes, like if this kind of music goes out of style, another music will come back.
Upturn.
Speak to you. Yes. Upturn. The
Does
most
it make you feel? Does it make you get energized?
It gets you hyped up. All right.
Switch. Clockwise.
Clockwise. We go that way. What?
Right here.
Go.
Go.
Where's the marker? Can I take the marker? Put the marker.
We got plenty of markers.
Guys, you know how people when I say this and they put their name?
Switch. Make sure you walk. Take your markers with you. All right. Go.
Graceful flower. I got something to write. Give me.
Well, Brandy, you stole my idea.
Graceful flower. What?
I have rock and roll because I oh, it smells like peppermint. Oh wow.
If he can explain how it relates to the role of music in his life, that's fine.
Courtney.
One last rotation. Go. She's going out. It's fun. One last rotation. Taylor, let Miss Muhammad out.
I wrote my book, but it's alright.
So poetry looks like, what do you all write?
Happy face.
A happy face, why?
It makes people, well, either if you're down, sometimes poetry makes you happy. And then if you're like, that's probably not good for you.
It's fine. All right, let's go to our seats and share what we have.
Can we read